Hey, good morning, everyone. Monday, the 9th of December, 17 below. I said good morning? No, nothing good about it. Not only is it 17 below, I think it's 18 below down here at level 7. We had to have a little bit of aggravating snow, keep you out there longer sweeping stuff off so you could enjoy the 17 below. And 17 below what? 0? What crap? It is almost 50 degrees below the temperature water freezes. And most people are made up of 70% water. Okay, I'm 60-40 Budweiser, but nevertheless, that freezes too. No, it's brutal. Dogs love their run, by the way. There's an old saying, cold enough to freeze balls off a brass monkey. You ever heard that expression? Get your mind out of the gutters, people. It was an old Navy term back in the old Navy, even before your humble messenger's day. Iron cannonballs were stacked on a brass plate called a monkey. Why? Brass doesn't spark. You don't want sparks when you're using black powder. Think about it. You could lose your inventory and a heck of a lot more. If it got cold enough, the brass would contract and the balls would fall off. Nothing dirty about that saying, but no, you get your minds out of the gutter. Because, look at the title of this video. AWOKE, but from what? Yeah, people, this country's under a spell, and it ain't a good one. A couple of shout-outs first before we get into it. Then I'll explain to you why I'm so late in producing another high-quality video. Shout-out number 1, Kendra. Thanks for the help this weekend. Thanks for subbing, kid. I was going to put my teeth in for this video, but such jaw-dropping stuff I'm going to cover, they'd have fallen out. Get on Zach's butt. Tell him hit the sub button and the bell notification. And the second shout-out, Jarb, old buddy, old pal. Good to see you again yesterday. Hey, the only guy I know that can hold a more than a minute conversation with the moron. I don't know how you do it, man. Good job. Okay, so where are we going to go with this? I was going to do a video almost 3 weeks ago. Well, back around the Kennedy assassination anniversary date. But True News beat me to it. TRUNEWS, one word, .com. You're going to have to go to their website to see their November 22nd video. If you want an expose of what's really going on with the dog and pony, the freak circus show called the Trump impeachment. They do a brilliant job. How good? That particular video got kicked off of YouTube. They don't care. They have their own website where they show high quality videos. You go to TrueNews.com. Pictures load up. You can click the middle of the picture to play it. Look down in the lower right corner. It says more True News videos, something to that effect. Click on that button and then go to the November 22nd video. The date is up in the left-hand corner of the video. I'm not even going to tell you the title. I've already had 5 of my videos destroyed and banned, the others banned in 44 countries. So I ain't messing around. But I'll give you a little hint. People. The disciple of the synagogue of Satan was in my kid's bar again. Yep, you know who that is. Murray. And lo and behold, that tricky blank bought around. Nobody humiliated him into it. Usually you have to humiliate them, expose them, before that cheap screw will buy one. Bought around. People are getting thrown off. They go, hey, is Murray turning over a new leaf? Fooled a lot of people, Murray, but not your humble messenger here. I said, trust me on this one. Trust me. Leopards can't change their spots. So you're up to something. Just because I don't know what it is doesn't mean you're not up to something. I got $5 says you're up to no good. Okay, so where are we going to go now? One of the reasons I could not make a video, and I should have been, at least one a week, so much happening. People, there is so much happening. We need to awaken. And that's what humble messengers like me, True News, and another good video content creator called Shaking My Head Productions. Not one word, Shaking My Head Productions. Go to YouTube, in their search bar, type in Shaking My Head Productions. Watch her latest video, because a lot of this weird stuff is coming off of that video. People are trying to get you awoke, to awaken you, not from a dream, not even from a nightmare, from a spell, an evil spell that's been around a long time. So, right off the bat, check this out. I mean, what's this country coming to? I think I can get Mr. X to agree that Washington, D.C., the District of Criminals, don't you know, is probably, if not the, a close second to the pedophile capital of the free world. Yeah, I know Epstein hung around, Murray's buddy, Epstein, hung around New York, but trust me on this one. I think a good case could be made for Washington, D.C., but move over Washington, D.C. Let's shift our attention to Fort Collins, Colorado, where it is now perfectly legal by a city ordinance for preteen girls as young as 11, ages on up, to walk around Fort Collins topless without fear of prosecution. I said topless without fear of prosecution. Now, how in the wide, wide world of sports do you suppose an ordinance like that got passed? You can't make this shit up, people. A campaign, an organization, a well-led coalition called Free the Nipple threatened Fort Collins, Colorado with a long protracted federal court action on equality. What's their bottom premise? Hey, we're so sick and tired of men trying to look at our boobs while they're walking around topless, showing their boobs. That ain't fair. No. That ain't equal. No. We want something done about it. Yeah. What a pedophile's dream, huh? Now, I always heard that. You know, I used to smoke pot. Well, I still do, but I used to smoke it too. You always heard, you know, marijuana, gateway drug. Yep, you start smoking pot, next thing you know, you're going to be doing cocaine or heroin. Now, I think something's going on in Colorado. I think it's causing normal people to lose their frickin' mind. So all you got to do now, instead of worried about being caught with child porn, is to sit on a park bench, roll a fat boy, and feast on your fantasies as the little kids come walking by topless for you. Incredible. You cannot make this stuff up. So, the question inquiring minds want to know, like your humble messengers, is, do the tranny men want to see the nipples of the tranny women? How sick and disgusting is that? Don't kid yourself, people. They got trannies all over Colorado. They got trannies all over. Especially movies, Hollywood, television, television programming. Sure, you think that's the lineup for the day. Yeah, it is. But what else is programming? Programming your eyes, your mind. Concealed in plain view, people. And as King Solomon once said, nothing new under the sun. So speaking of trannies, let's leave Colorado and go to some high school. You can watch that video, shaking my head, where a tranny girl, tranny man, it was a girl that was born in a man's body. Oh, no, I hate that when that happens. Wants to be the prom king, but the school says, can't do it, Toots, because you're a dude. You got dude equipment. You don't think that would stop anybody, do you? She raises holy hell, gets a high school to support her classmates, petitions them to tears, and guess what? Tranny girl is now tranny man at the prom. The king. Just, you know, hey, I mean, I don't have time for this. And why do I have to reinvent the wheel? Take me on my word. Check out these resources. Oh, you don't believe there's a free to nipple campaign? Google it. You can't even get in and spell the word nipple. It goes free to nip. You got all kinds of hits. Unbelievable. All right. So we got tranny girl being tranny man, king of the prom. Then we got some poor clerk, and I didn't catch where she was. She's getting it from both ends. I mean, both sides. Trust me. She's getting under fire because she would not issue a marriage license to a woman who wanted to marry her computer. And she would not issue a marriage license to a person, sex unknown, that wanted to marry their pet animal. It's called bestiality, people. It's not just in the USA, Germany, all over pre-Europe. It's incredible. It's crazy. I'm going to be running here a little bit long. I got to get this, nip it in the bud. Okay. So, you got to wake up. But you got to wake up from more than a dream. You got to wake up from more than a nightmare. You're under a spell. We're doing our best. Whether it's stratospheric aerosol injections that you call chemtrails. Erroneously, quit using that term, people. Stratospheric aerosol injections, to pedophilia, to tranny bill. We live out here in the sticks, kind of isolated. Don't see a lot of this. Okay, final point. True News, excellent source. Go to the True News on YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in TRUNEWS. When their page comes up, load the one on, what's it called again? Oh, I got to get my eyeballs on. Oh, I'm so embarrassed here. Sacrificing the Liberty. They've been keeping up on the Liberty tragedy. The USS Liberty, 1967, attacked brutally by our darling ally in the Middle East. Hint, hint, wink, wink, wink. You know what I mean? I think you guys know what I'm talking about. 4.5 minutes. It's a trailer. They're working on a grand expose, top-notch documentary. You got to look at this stuff. Cell phone users, one more time around the mountain. If you're watching these videos on cell phone, scroll all the way down to the comments section. First comment will be pinned by your humble messenger. It'll be a link to the 4.5 minute video. Please check this stuff out. It's for your own good. You're not doing me a favor. I already know it. So anyway, I'm gonna make this short. There's something moving down here on level 7 with me. I'm gonna have to go investigate. It ain't the wife. How do I know that? Too early in the morning for her to even be up and around. She's sound asleep on level 2. And she's not particularly fond of coming down to level 7 in the first place. Till the next video, people. I got stuff to do. You guys have a good one.